as you saw in the title, this is going to be a Disney Q&A. If you watch my vlogs, you're going to see a lot of Disney touches in the clothes I wear, the decor in our home, things in my office, things in the background, and it's a really big part of my life, which sounds silly, but if you're into Disney, you know that when we're passionate about it, we go all in. And for the people who I've seen on the internet who have opinions about it, just know that you're all wrong and the Disney people are right. But I figured it'd be fun to quickly answer some questions about my favorites, my first with Disney, so that it's documented, of course, for myself. I think it'll be super fun to go through, but to share it with you all. Let's get to it. I have some questions here on my phone. The first one, my first trip to Disney. So my family is equally into and passionate about Disney. We went for the first time in October of 1998. My little brother was 11 months old. My family at the time, we lived in a suburb of Philadelphia. So we drove from Pennsylvania down to Orlando, Florida, and went to Walt Disney World. 1998 is the year that Animal Kingdom opened, so there was a lot of excitement just about people going to Disney. There was nothing like it, of course, and so we stayed at All Star Sports. I got to double check that with my parents, but I have some pictures. My dad just was up this last weekend and I had him bring some of our family photos. I'll insert here. Okay, my favorite Disney memory, of course there's a ton, but with having a son who is 5, he just turned 5 in December. When I was expecting, shortly after I had him, most of the baby gear that was gifted to me or that we bought was Disney based. I have been planning his first birthday trip in my mind since he was an idea. So that, of course, is my favorite memory to date. We stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge in Kidani Village. We had all of our family with us. We were able to do Ohana breakfast. He was in Magic Kingdom on Main Street. I have some pictures, of course, that I'll input here, but riding Dumbo for the first time with him, seeing his face and a level of excitement, it's so unique as a parent because I know how it makes me feel, and being able to start building those memories in his mind now, I feel really lucky and privileged to be able to do. Now, anytime we say we're going on a trip, we're going on an airplane, the assumption is that it's always to see Mickey Mouse, which I'm not mad about. I actually love. My favorite ride by far is Haunted Mansion. It's not the newest or the coolest, but to me, it's the one ride I cannot leave without doing. I will fit it into my day no matter where, no matter when. I think it's just held up. It still gives me the same feelings. I love the smell of it. I love the wallpaper. I love the characters and the backstory. As I have spent more time, especially over the last 6 or 7 years, understanding more of the Disney history side of things, it's just solidified that it is my favorite. And we actually went to Disneyland Paris in 2023. We were able to stop by just for one day. So we just did the main park, and their version is Phantom Manor, and holy smokes, it was so scary. I was surprised. I don't know why, but jump scares. I got on a couple of the parts of the ride, and one thing I haven't done, I will say that's kind of on my mini Disney bucket list, and it's just from a timing perspective. I've never done the Nightmare Before Christmas holiday overlay at Disneyland. Usually we're in Anaheim in the May timeframe. When we've gone, it just is the easiest time for us to go. So I would love to do that, and we'll see when I can make that happen. My favorite hotel. I want to say my favorite is the Disneyland Hotel. I think it's very heavy with Disneyland detail because it was the original park. They lean into that. The castles are etched on the headboards. The in-room hidden details have always been great. The pool is incredible. I when I can stay there, if I can stay there, that's really my preference. We stay off property a little bit more frequently when we're in Orlando, just because we do Universal and some other things as well, so we try to be more centrally located. My favorite beverage, I need both hands. I talk with my hands, it's probably gonna drive some of you crazy, but in Epcot, in the France Pavilion, if you go into the shops, there's the smaller gift shop closer to the front, in between the split off to Remy's, and there's a perfumery, and then you have the entrance to L'Oreal and the Beauty and the Beast sing-along Impressions de France. Is that how you say it? Is that what it's called? I've never seen it. I've definitely done the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, but I digress. In that first gift shop, there's a champagne bar. The people who work there are incredible. The champagne options, incredible. It is the one thing that I will not skip in Epcot. Guardians, champagne in France. Those are two non-negotiables. And it's definitely my favorite beverage. Definitely. A couple of, is runner-up rude? A couple of honorable mentions. They used to have, or hopefully still have, a blood orange cider at Baseline Tap House. Incredible. Epcot margaritas, obviously. But just a crisp, nice glass of champagne. So congratulations, France Pavilion and Epcot. Favorite snack goes to the charcuterie board and the giant pretzel at Baseline Tap House. I feel like it's a slept-on bar and food location. Those little pickles, the mustard, ask for extra crostini pieces of bread. Thank you for the tip, Molly, from Mammoth Club. Guys, can I just have a grievance? I'm gonna air a grievance. Mr. Kamal's in Animal Kingdom. You, friend, used to have the superior dipping sauces. There was a ketchup and a mustard, spicy curry, seasoned, mix them together with those crispy, delicious fries. You now no longer serve those dipping sauces, and I'm really upset about it. And I just wanted you to know. Otherwise, you might have won. I'm very dramatic. So quick summary of the parks that I have been to. So we've done Walt Disney World, all 4 of their parks, Disneyland, both of their parks, and we've also done Disneyland Paris, as I mentioned, just the main park. We didn't get over to Studios there. My bucket list, everyone's bucket list, is Tokyo. Are you kidding me? I am a merch girl. Ears, spirit jerseys, maybe I'll show my pin collection one day. I so badly want to go there to shop. Of course the rides, of course the hospitality that I've heard of, all the things. Can you imagine a Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea merch haul? Please. I hate to be a negative Nancy. I'm sorry if your name's Nancy. But I hate to say things that we won't ever do, but with 100% certainty, on 10 toes, telling you right now in this moment, you will never catch me on Disney Cruise Line. I'm so sorry. It's not even the boat in the ocean situation. it's not even that I'm scared of what's out there. A little TMI, I'm being very dramatic. A little TMI, but something that I'll share. I am deaf in my right ear. I actually don't have an eardrum at all. So where there is no equilibrium, there are no activities that you should be doing that can throw that even further off balance. So because I get seasick, I just am not going to subject myself to that. Again, I'm so bummed when I see cruise line merch, pins specifically, Spirit jerseys. I just can't be a fraud. I can't buy them. I can't ask someone to get them for me because it's not something that I'm going to participate in. So unless science comes a heck of a long way, and you know, I've got the water glasses, you know, with the blue liquid, the Dramamine, the Bonine, the bands. I've done it all, tried it all. It's just too big of a risk for me to get on a boat. So no cruise line. I also don't have great knees. I'm kind of getting up there in years. I was a competitive cheerleader and a gymnast, so I've just kind of destroyed knees, shins, ankles. I'm probably not going to be a Run Disney person either. And that's okay. I want that to be for other people. It's just not my journey. So those two things you won't see, but I do want to share some upcoming vacations that we have planned. So I've mentioned Anaheim. We're doing a week. We're staying at the Grand Californian for Disneyland's 70th anniversary. We will be there when it kicks off. I'm so excited. I love the energy when it is events like this, and I personally cannot wait. We also are booked for my birthday, which is in June. I am going on a small girls trip. We are staying at Beach Club for a few days and spending my actual birthday in the park, likely in Epcot, likely with margaritas and that champagne that I mentioned. But we'll see. We'll plan that together. And then in November, we are leaving on Thanksgiving Day from here in the Midwest and heading down to Orlando again. It's likely that I squeak in at least a day at one of the parks, Disney parks that is, because we are wanting to see Epic Universe at Universal like everybody else. So hopefully that's exciting to you as well. So yeah, really excited, lots to look forward to. I'm so excited to bring you along with us. I hope these questions were kind of fun. I hope my answers were kind of fun, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.